We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up USD.Rub. We are on the monthly time frame, the 12-month time frame. Price action, last candle to the right-hand side is a bullish green candle. Looks like a doji, small, indecisive, side by side with the second, third, some of the fourth. The last candle, the markets will create that consolidation. We do have price action overall. Higher highs. Price action overall. Lower lows. Adding the midpoint. Also adding second level highs, second level lows. Taking a look at current price. Current price is sitting at 73.0454. So if price work is way up, it can tag that resistance line at 75.7105. And if you want to get in that area here, just put a few moves, that'll be near 74.2070. If price action drops down, it can tag that support line at 60.9218. And before tagging that area, it can tag that midpoint at 67.8206. Let's drop a little down further so we can see what happened with this market. If price breaks that white SR line, it can head to the next blue SR line or green at 48.5314. And before tagging that, it can tag that midpoint where we got near that spike down with the second last candle wick at 54.5917. So let's take a look at what's happening in the market. So we can see that market started off at a low, broke up through overall structure of lower lows, came back to retest, pushed up to another level, came back to retest, spike up to the high. So if it's respected for this spike up to the high and that market drops down, that'll be identified as a first, second, third. There's a huge gap in the market because the market consolidated. So it's like a long third leg with the spike up and market dropped down. So it's almost like first, second, third. Market came down, almost closed out for that fourth leg pattern, but stopped in that midpoint of that M pattern before seeing if it's going to break, retest, or push down. So what's very important about this market is whatever direction is going to really respect and push up and push down, it has to engulf. Let's put a little red line around this. It has to engulf the second to last candle wick to that top side to really push that market up, because the market can still come up that area and still fall within that SR line we just created. And if the market works its way down, we definitely want to see the break of the bottom of that second last candle wick. So everything within this area will be consolidation. So that market can get into this area and finally break out and just be playing around for the buy and sell up and down until a clear pattern is formed. If that market is respected, it will be respected at the midpoint line for that retest. So when the market broke into it, came back to retest with the red candle, first, second, third, fourth, retest, and we'll see that market push up from that double bottom and retest. Working our way to the 6-month time frame. So on the 6-month time frame, price action reading as a bullish green doji, spike up to that high, or it's tagged that high. We don't know if it's going to retest and drop down, retest the top and identify that market is doing a reversal, or is that market breaking through. So if so, it'll look something like this. You'll see that structure, break, retest, first, second, third, fourth, retest, market's coming down, overall double bottom and a retest or a triple bottom. This is the retest to that high, so that market made it to price action, make it to that resistance. That market pushed up with the second last candle, came back to retest with the price action candle, and market can be pushing and breaking out. But still so far in that consolidation of that area, price action within that large candle of the body of the second and the third to last candle of the market. Headed down to the 3-month. We're in the same thing, so we can see more structure. If it drops down just within that area, it's coming from that double top overall, first, second, third, market coming down for that double top. Came back to retest, fully came back to retest that high. So it's a double top and a retest, or you could just read it as an overall triple top because it's real close to that high area. But it looks like a double top and a retest. Working our way down to the monthly, price action on the monthly time frame is reading as a bullish green candle. So that's a retest once again. So that market is reading, if it's respected at that low area, coming down in red, first, second, third, fourth, retest, market pushed up. So market's coming from a double bottom to retest or a triple bottom, came back to retest that midpoint area. And if it's respected, we'll see that bullish green candle follow up and creates that triple bottom and a retest, and we will receive or can receive the push. Working our way to the weekly. Weekly candle, bullish green. So it's reading the same thing. So this market's definitely moving slow. Zooming in. So let's take a look. So what's happening in this area here, this is identifying a double top and a retest. The second and third last candle pushed up to that high, so that market is identifying the first, came up again second, market stopped at a retest. If it breaks down, you'll see that M structure. If not, it'll read as a double top to spike up, the retest of that third to last candle area, and market comes up. So it's like a double bottom in that area. Also, there's a lot of patterns. So there's another pattern in here, because if you take the second to last candle wick, bring it through that price action wick to that top side, and then we grab the bottom side of the solid bodies and we just bring that body up. Now that market can be consolidating in that area, and that creates that wedge pattern until that market breaks out to the top side or breaks out to the bottom side. Working our way to the daily time frame, bullish green candle. So market is respected with the second and third last candle for that support for the next following level. So we can see the break, the retest, first, second, third, his market's pushing up for that fourth leg. So we're looking for that closeout of that M structure towards the fourth to last candle in the market body, and maybe some of that wick for that market to push up further. But so far we can see is on that top side of that wedge pattern in red. 4-hour time frame. So we know that we are in the middle of a resistance and support. Market's getting, it's a little choppy, but it's a lot of wicks. So as we walk down, definitely get more choppy. So we're going to grab that midpoint of that area. We're going to put a zone around that SR line. Going a little bit above, a little bit below. Let's take a look at what's going on. So what this market is identifying is that the last few candles towards price consolidation area identify a pattern. So if that market drops down, it's dropping down as an overall if we see that market breaks down to that zone. If so, market identified as the first, second, third, get the engulfment back through the zone, market creates that double top closeout at the formation. And if it's respected, patterns inside patterns, and we can see that first, second, broke through the zone, came back to retest the bottom of that zone, broke back through the zone, got the retest, bullish green candle, looking for the engulfment towards the bullish green candle price action, looking for the engulfment towards the second, third, fourth last candle to create that double incline, double bottom just within that area, but overall double bottom as we can see in structure. Very important information. Please review, study Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout and retest strategy. Okay guys, this is Cam Jones, FX, USD, RUB, exotic.